Okay, everyone is getting their panties in a bunch with Trump, with Israel, with Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Let's get into it. Let me tell you my perspective. As someone who's heard Trump speak many, many times in different communities, in different states, all over America for the last several years, I can tell you for certain Trump is an Israel ally, and he would never abandon Israel. I know this because I've seen the power of the evangelical Christian community, more than the Jews, by the way, in America. And he will not let them down. And he's a Christian himself. And he understands things very clearly. You cannot negotiate with terrorists. They do not share our value system. No one wants to say out loud about the Muslim caliphate, where there's a true agenda of Muslim extremists to take over the West. We only need to look to London and Europe to see this happening. They're trying to do it in Texas too. So Trump is not an idiot. We know not to believe headlines that are too quick to jump. We've seen this with the tariffs. We've seen this even with Israel reporting, with Jerusalem Post having to adjust its headlines accordingly when new accurate news comes out. So let's just all relax. I think two things can be true at once. I think Trump is absolutely pro-Israel, will never abandon Israel, understands that America and Israel are true mutual allies for many more reasons than just strategy. But do I also think that people like Tucker Carlson are getting into his ear because no one wants a war with Iran? And that's not in anyone's best interest. So let's see what comes of this. I know that Trump understands that Israel's security is number one, and I have every confidence he will find a solution. Remember, Trump was the same president who put sanctions on Iran in 2016. That's why we had no wars in the Middle East. And he can always do it again. And the Iranians know that. So let's not be too quick to pass judgment and assume the worst. Trust the guy who wrote The Art of the Deal. I'm Israel Chai.